Okay, so this is pretty much what I've done since the last time I've touched this interchange and area here. I've made a few touch-ups with the interchange here and added a few more ramps and rearranged quite a few other ramps as well. And because of the design that I had here, where we had 3 ramps connecting into one stretch of road where that connects all the thoroughfares and then splits them off again, I decided to widen up the 3-laner to the 6-laner, even though this is just a regular avenue. The 6-laner really helps with like since we have like 3 lanes of traffic, and they could be weaving in and out, going like, say like this side, which is coming from this direction, but they want to go like maybe over here or back over to to this industrial area over here. There could be a lot of weaving issues from this area right here. So adding 2 more lanes, or not 2 more lanes, but 3 more lanes, helps a little bit in decongesting this. Well, actually, I shouldn't say just a little bit, but it actually helped a lot. And this as well, adding 2 lanes on this stretch, this ramp over here, because I noticed that a lot more cars were using this ramp more often than the other ramps. So I decided to add 2 lanes for this one. With the added 3 lanes to this, that makes a 6-laner going into the 2-lane ramp, off ramp. It really helped decongest most of the traffic, since a lot of traffic were trying to go onto the middle lanes to exit off to this middle off ramp. Over here, this side doesn't have that much of a problem, but I added the 6-lane just to have a duplicate look over here. Let me change the stoplights over here and remove the stoplights, so that way we have it like the same copy of each other. And I also did the same thing with the ramps here, with the middle ramp over here going to 2-laners. And I noticed from the comments that what could I do with this dead space, and one of the suggestions was making like a rail yard, or just adding railroad tracks under the interchange. And that is a good idea, but with the amount of pillars that this interchange has, it's just really difficult. So I decided to move the train yard over to here, and I've been adding a lot of trees lately to this whole area just because I don't really know what to do, so I use trees as a good filler. And trees are a good filler, and it also makes the area look more pretty natural looking, with like especially these type of coniferous trees over here. But I still kind of on the debate of whether I want to make this kind of like a really it's still part of the huge dense city of Eutropica over here. This whole thing is, and I think that maybe adding trees on this close to this city in an industrial zone is too soon to kind of set that divide between the outskirts and the city. So I just recently thought that maybe I had this huge complication where I would have these toll roads go into the harbor area over here, but then I just realized that this harbor area also needs some rampways, or not rampways, but entry points, which they could kind of already has with these 2 expressways cutting through the industrial area. But I kind of want this toll road to be kind of like the main industrial bypass, and I think I'm going to make this go under the Conrad's embassy over here. So I'm going to actually destroy all of this, and that involves destroying the trees as well. But first, let me just get this stuff out of the way here. Sometimes it's like, for me, like to get anywhere, sometimes I just have to look at it for a very long time or just take a long break from the city until I find out what I'm gonna do next. And I spent about a week just looking at this area and just filling in the picture with just placeholders. And I think I finally got the answer that I'm gonna move the actually I'm gonna use the sound barrier one because it's cutting through the city now. But I've realized that I think having this will be a good start to totally redeveloping the city, because I think I'm going to destroy all of these roads over here. That would better create the image around Conrad's embassy, so that way I can make Conrad's embassy to reflect the surrounding area. So I'm going to make this go underground. I mean, they're the same length underground wise, but the way the ramps dip into the ground, this one dips sooner than the other one, but I think it's not that big of a difference. But yeah, I'm going to make this. Actually, I'm going to make it come out of this first. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about this. Well, actually, this is not even like underground. This is like under a hill. So I don't think that would be a problem. Maybe I should have like, instead of coming from the hill like this expressway is, that's going through the hill here, maybe I would have it like cut through, have it surface through this area rather than the hill. Just gotta find the right spot that would probably make it nice. Over here though, it would be pretty much where the ports would be, kind of like this one over here. I forgot to give you guys a closer look at the port area, but this is a I was pretty much testing around with the what is it, the shipping lane mod, and I finally got to add some shipping lanes into this river, even though before I couldn't do it, and I was kind of scared to go into the map editor to add the shipping lanes, because I don't know if it would break the city or not. So I was kind of hesitant, so I just waited it out, knowing that maybe a mod would come out, because sometimes the most impossible sounding thing could probably come out in a mod sooner or later. So it finally came out, and it really does create a whole new image to this river area that I've always wanted, because like we could see the ship coming in. The only problem is that I've kind of made this, how like the harbor area kind of like sticks out when you put on the shoreline, and I did not like that look of the harbor just sticking out, so I've pulled the land out to meet the like the what is it, the length of the harbor that sticks out into the shoreline or into the waters. So there we have the seawall lining up with the concrete wall or seawall of the harbor or port area here, and that does kind of create a little bit of a problem with like ships going through like the land over here, but that's okay, because they're just movable objects. Like, look at it right now, it's in the right position, but if it's just like moving around, it'll obviously go onto the land part, but I don't really care about that. So oh wow, let me just pause the game so before the city starts choking on like without freight and stuff. But let's see, trying to find a nice spot. Maybe I could have it maybe I'll save like the majority of the middle would be like a rail yard and some cargo stuff, so maybe I'll put it off to the side, like right about here, and I'll have about 20 units like that. No, that's a little bit too close, because it kind of creates that little weird edge on the side of the other road there. And I'm going to draw this road here for the grid reference here. Okay, is that the same? Yeah, that's... There we go. Or maybe I should draw a little bit closer. I think that was the same as before. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention, but this is a good start. So I'm going to try to ramp this up to another 20 units to the 12 meters off the ground, I think. Yeah, 12 meters. That's weird. It's not... Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought it was like off by 1 unit or something. Okay, so there we have it. Well, actually, this one is what? Okay, that's kind of weird. Let me redo this whole thing. This is... And let me draw this road. Okay, that's pretty good. And then I think I'm gonna have this split off to like because this is a 3-laner and I kind of want to start splitting it off to create that thin look that I've been doing the past whole series basically. So let me see if, whoops. I don't think this is it's a little bit, I think that's okay. I'm not sure. Let's see how it looks if I could. I mean, that's not so bad, but let me make this a little bit more distance. There we go. Yeah, the harbor is really nice. The only problem that I have with is like the little corners over here. Since I'm kind of too lazy to fight with the game of making these sharp corners, because I would have to round off this corner here to get that whole seawall look. But I kind of don't want that. I really like these sharp corners, despite that I cannot make, you know, the complete seawall. But I'm just going to leave it at that. Don't really want to fight with the system. I've already fought with enough roads already, so I'll probably just do it offline, or maybe just leave that completely, because it's not that big of a deal anyways. Like the more important part is like the greater image of things, I guess you could say. Okay, so this will be the industrial bypass. Even though there's another highway running over here, this will be more like kind of like a internal, external type of a residential thoroughfare here, and this will be the industrial bypass that would like kind of like just cut through this whole thing. But I'm gonna like cut this off, or just end it here and save that for like another time, because this is the whole oil field over here and stuff, where we start focusing on the specialization, and that would involve me pushing back this highway to the edge of the map here. So but I'm gonna start concentrating on this side of the city, or this side of the Yokohama area, just so I could finish this whole area up to get a better idea of what I want to do here. Let me cut this off. Don't really like how I've done this whole setup here. I'm only going to be playing for a little bit though, because I'm going to start playing another game that I'm going to be also adding to my YouTube channel, which is Squad. For those that did not see the announcement on my Facebook fan page, I'm going to be, because my channel was originally for military simulators and / tactical shooters, with the Battlefield modification called Project Reality, and that was my, you know, the videos that I've uploaded for the past 2 years prior to SimCity, and I did a little bit of DayZ with that as well, but that was just kind of like really casual gaming, and I didn't really get into serious YouTubing until SimCity came around, when I just decided to make a city based on Tokyo and stuff, and then then the whole fan base kind of just exploded from there, and I'm like, okay, let's start building some cities on SimCity, and that's how it just took off. And I've kind of just like stopped uploading videos from the whole military simulation game theme, I guess you could say. So now that Squad is kind of like the successor of Project Reality, it's developed by the same developers as Project Reality, the original developers, and they just finished their Kickstarter, I think like last month, and they're at the PAX Prime convention in August, late August, in Seattle, and in the past few, like 2 months, it's been on closed pre-alpha, and I was actually invited prior to that to play, but I was in Japan at that time. But now that closed pre-alpha was released, for anybody that bought like kind of like a founders pack, I guess you could say, my friends got that and they started playing, and you know, once your friends start playing, that creates a bigger incentive to kind of just play the game as well. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, that my channel won't just be strictly you know, cities builders. I'm just kind of like just drawing a grid while talking. I don't even know what I'm doing, but yeah, so I'll be adding for those that probably like, you know, that like want to look forward to my city building videos. Just want to let you guys know that, to be aware that I'm also going to be uploading these squad videos, so hopefully that doesn't really upset anybody or surprise anybody. It's like, oh, where's the City Skyline videos? And I will still be continuing playing City Skylines. It's just that I'm going to be doing another game as well. And it's a nice break as well from City Skylines and the whole city building theme. I do like building cities, but it takes a lot of time to build cities. And even though Squad, since it's kind of like a realistic shooters like Armor or something like that, those games like rounds tend to last like maybe about an hour or a little bit over, or if the teams are good or one just sucks really bad, it'll probably end in 30 minutes. So that is still pretty long for shooters, but gameplay wise overall it's pretty short compared to City Skylines, where you could spend like 8 hours building a road or something. So it's a nice break. Hopefully, maybe not all of you will be interested in Squad, and I understand that, but if you guys are interested, and like once you guys start seeing the footage that I'll be outputting, please look into Squad. It's a nice game, and you can I'll add the website into the description below, and check it out if you guys want to. It's a way different experience from the arcade shooters that are in the mainstream market with Battlefield and Call of Duty and stuff like that. So it's really fun. Oh, whoops. Kind of hard to build. Well, personally for me, it's kind of hard to build while talking. I kind of just lose my train of thought. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay, finally. If only I could see the arrows. I know there's a mod for that, to see the arrows and stuff, but I think I added it, but or maybe I just read the description, the latest description, that the guy didn't update it for the longest time, so I didn't bother just adding it in because of its lack of updates and stuff like that. Kind of those mods that just kind of get abandoned, I guess you could say. Pretty unfortunate, to say. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna have this go underground as well, rather than making interchange above the surface. Let me see if I could make this a little bit better. Probably can't though, because it's just how the ramp is too short, which would definitely cause some problems, but we don't really know 100%, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Only problem is that I was wondering for like the longest time what I'm gonna put in this little loop, and you know, because the highway is coming kind of like this, I'm not sure what to put in there. I've thought about putting like these oil drums in here and stuff, but I don't know. I couldn't fit like a nice proportion amount, like 3. I think I thought I put 3 in there, but I don't know. Well, I tried to put 4, but I haven't thought about 3 yet. I think I did try 3, but it didn't look good because these oil drums are pretty large, and I just cannot fit them all in. 1. Yeah, we should be able to fit 3, but let me see if I could move these highways over. And we could like just put like a road through the middle right here. Yeah, this is the same problem that I had before. I just couldn't fit like, I don't know, it's just they're just too big. Maybe if I could try to find another way. Maybe if I could try. So 3 is, I don't know, I kind of get this like OCD off balance kind of feel when I see like, darn, I can't fit another one in this one spot, and it just looks weird to see like, you know, these like this. I'm gonna have to find a place for these new highways now. I mean, I kind of don't want them to go underground again, though I may have to. There's no space to put this highway, so I guess I'll put it underground now. Okay, yeah. Let me change these as roads to like the regular. I think those are all one-ways. Now I just changed it back to the 2-laners. And I gotta start filling all this space in with like concrete and stuff. I'm also thinking about like where would the cutoff be for industry, and I don't have a lot of experience with like in a metropolitan type of area where there's like this divide between the you know, just like the metropolitan area and the industrial area. Over here though, we had this is a type of separation with using a canal, and we also suggested of thinking of like a green belt cutting the industrial parts. But in this area, I want to make it really just, you know, kind of like a very deep mixture of like the industry and you know, the metropolitan. I cannot talk today, but I'm gonna just say residential. Yeah, there's not. I don't want to make it kind of like a very obvious fine line between the two things over here, so I might kind of like just do kind of like a zigzag type of thing, and kind of like slowly creep over, like have like maybe the industry push over deeper onto this side, but then in the residential pushes over on this side more. Kind of really depends on all the roads, but that's the part where I have to like decide how I'm gonna lay out the roads for this. Maybe like I guess I'll start using curves for this. Well, actually, I have to figure out where I'm gonna do with these roads right here, these ramps. I guess this will be a start. I guess that's a good start. Just this side though, I don't know what to do with that. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, you're cutting through this whole loop and you're just like going around these drums right here, oil drums. I was thinking about maybe like just like also thinking about making like kind of like a little park thing there, but then it would like wouldn't really make sense because like we have this huge industrial area, and that also made it another consideration. You know, maybe I could have like this little points right here, not industrialized, but more kind of like a cruise ship type of thing, and we can have like all these little leisurely places and parks on just this little part. But then again, I don't know. I kind of like this whole harbor industrial area look. Kind of just like completes the look, you know. It'll be kind of weird to have like, you know, we have 1, 2, 3, you know, 3, what are these called? Not, I wouldn't say docks, but jettison parts or something. Basically just these, I guess I'll just call it phalanges. I don't even know if I'm using the right word. I cannot think today, but these parts jutting out into the water, having 3 matching the same image of the industrial look, and then just have like 1. It'll just kind of like offset the balance of this whole thing here. I don't know. It just looked weird. So it's a lot of thinking, and I don't really. It's kind of like a tug of war between ideas, and that's kind of like what spends most of my time on City Skylines. Is just kind of like experimenting. All right, let's just build this and see how it looks. And if I don't like it, I'll just destroy the whole thing and then try out the next idea. And that's what I've been pretty much doing offline from streams and stuff and recording. It's a lot of researching and stuff. And I cannot just like throw it down on the ground and like, oh, here's the general idea. Because that is not enough to make the image convincing enough. Like, oh, maybe this is probably better and things like that. I guess there won't be like a proper fine divide, like I said. Like, you know, there won't be like a huge barrier or a fence between the metropolitan. I'm just gonna stop saying that word because I can't say it today. Residential, whatever, city. I'll just say city. Divide from the industrial harbor area. It'll just be a bunch of buildings. Like, I don't know. I think this will be part of that. Let me erase that a bit. And I'm also going to put like kind of like a train station over this little area. But I want to finish this divide first because this thing's been kind of bugging me. I don't even know what to do with this area. Maybe like I'm just gonna draw a straight line for like a reference, then maybe kind of like I kind of want to like a straight road like kind of crossing these two. I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's better. And so about this road though. Well, what about that road? I don't know. Nope, that does not look good. No. I guess I would have it like this would probably cause traffic because, you know, I have a bunch of people leaving, and then we have like this huge intersection. Maybe what I could do is like have like have this road right here, a 6-laner, and then we could have like this one. Yeah, I think that would probably work out. It's just I want to kind of like maybe soften up this road right here, so that way it's not just a straight line cutting through making the divide. What I could do is like have like you could add some more curves in here. Maybe I'm gonna draw this one down first, because okay, that looks about right. Yeah, that looks good. No, wait, that does not look good. Okay, I guess I have to use this, which I don't like using because it's not absolute. Nope, that does not look good. Thank God for precision engineering mod. No, that does not. Nope. That could work, yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And then what I could do is this is going to be a huge traffic disaster. I could just see it coming because we have like so many intersections like near each other, but that's okay. And over here beside the highway, I'm gonna have commercial, hoping that the commercial would be high-rising, like, you know, tall enough to kind of like give this towering look beside the highway and make this really cool look. I'm kind of just hoping there, because sometimes like areas like these, the commercial buildings don't really grow too tall unless they're like in the city center. The residential tends to grow taller, but that depends on like services and stuff. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to like put some stuff down there. Actually, for like, no, I was thinking of like maybe I should make this in like an avenue, but I think that's okay the way it is. And I'm pretty low on like residential demand, so this won't even grow at all until like maybe when the opportunity arrives. But I'm going to definitely keep this residential because I like the looks of the residential buildings and etc. These trees though, I guess we'll leave it there for now. I don't think I have a lot of assets that kind of like fit in these small places, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I mean, I could put concrete filler, but I'll just do that offline because that's just like tree planting. It takes a long time, so I'm just gonna leave that there. This is probably going to be a slow episode, but this is just kind of like part of the process, kind of like throwing down what you can, see if the image looks right, and maybe we can like start, if it doesn't look all that cool or the image that I want to have it, which I don't know, but I kind of like just have a feel for it, you know, just kind of like mess around, optimize it and stuff like that. And of course we gotta also optimize it for like traffic and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna change this a one-way, so that way the one-way ramp goes over here, and then they can also have the opportunity to turn that direction. And we'll put some more industrial along the highway over here, or maybe no, actually no, this is going to be the area where the railroad tracks go over the highway right here, and then it would go over this highway as well, and then this will be the airport line, so it'll start dipping into the ground like this highway over here and cutting into the airport. And also there'll be another line. I think there's going to be a total of 3 lines in this area. One would go like all the way to this corner, and then there'll be like a transfer station to the either airport, or you can have it like cut across, run along the shoreline over here and go across the mouth of the river over here. So, but this whole rail yard right here is just going to be for industrial, not for the commuting trains here, or commuter trains. there's a lot of work to be done here. And this is pretty much developing kind of slow, so I think I'm gonna stop here because I gotta get off anyway and like start playing that other game, Squad. But yeah, again, I'll put Squad in the description, and please be aware that I'll be uploading new content onto my channel that is not city building related. So I hope you guys take that transition carefully, because I know a lot of you guys are here for the city building, and to like, whoa, a video on a different game is kind of like, I guess you could say, surprising, even though that was the original content of this channel, that I kind of like just stopped working on it since SimCity came out. And I'm really excited because I haven't played like a lot of these I kind of do sometimes, but not a lot like I used to back in my high school days, playing military simulators. So it'll be kind of like a nice nostalgic revival type of thing for me, and stuff here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Really liking the Interchange so far, with the adjustments that I've made to stop the bottlenecking, because I uploaded a version onto the Reddit, and I got comments which I was pretty much aware of. I wasn't really trying to defend myself, but I just knew that this weaving problem that it would have and the bottlenecking and stuff. I just wanted to make this Interchange because I thought it would look cool when I drew it on paper during my class. But now I've made some adjustments that kind of really helped alleviate that bottlenecking. And Interchange is starting to look really nice now. Just seeing the flow of it instead of cars backing up all the time. I mean, we'll probably get a little bit backing up here, because this is the part where I'm talking about, where like the cars start weaving. You have like 3 different flows of traffic they'll merge together and then split off again. But see, as I said before, like the majority of the traffic tends to go through the middle because they're trying to exit off into this. So that's why I added another lane, making this a 2-laner, and that really relieved a lot of stress off of this whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to continue on this area. Probably not until after dark. Maybe I'll make one more episode if I have the time, because this week is pretty crazy with like a lot of midterms, and then I got Squad, and then just a bunch of other things, and we got After Dark. Even though I don't even have the press release version of that, just expecting a lot of stuff coming out. But I know that the game will be kind of broken for a bit once that update comes out. So that'll kind of like stop me from playing for a bit, and I'll just be playing Squad. So, alright, so thank you guys for joining. City is really looking nice. I haven't even looked at this area in a while. I've been just mostly looking at YouTube Hama, and I kind of forgot what this whole area looks like. But it looks really amazing. It's just that little bug though, where you have like the parts of the thing missing when I go in a certain angle. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
間の中いつから